Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you have seen my recent exciting discovery video about the Monteverde Smoke Noir ink, you're in for a treat here because I have got some more Monteverde inks, which I think I mentioned in the video, and a couple of other inks, mainly black inks, because that's what I was looking for. So I've got this little Cult Pens all here. Cult Pens was on I think it was 5 for 4 on the inks. So I took that opportunity to get stock up or get some ones that I've been looking at. Mainly black, as I said, but look at these. How cute are these? These are Ferris wheel press little inks. Now they're obviously tiny, but I don't use lots of ink all of the time, so these should last me ages. These are Barrington Black, even, and lead cast letters in these tiny little 10 ml bottles. So I thought they were quite nice because they're not as expensive as the big Ferris wheel press. I have a big Ferris wheel press here, so I've got these two little 10 ml ones of Barrington Black and lead cast letters. I've got a large Ferris wheel press in Black Masquerade, which I'm excited about. Let's have a look. Let's get it out of the box. That looks good. This is one of those calligraphy inks. So it's slightly different to the other Ferris wheel press ones. And then I've got Coal Noir and Raven Noir in the Monteverde Noir range. And then two other Monteverde ones that I got were Black Ash ink and Brown Sugar ink. They're not in the Noir range, but I thought I would give them a go. So let's have a look at all of these black inks. I love ink so much. Right, I'm going to unbox all of these and then I'll come back. Let's go with these little Ferris wheel press inks. So I've got some, I think I've got Ferris wheel press ink, and then I've also got a couple of Ferris wheel calligraphy inks, which is this type of ink, which I think I've shown in a video. If not, you'll see them at some point. But let's do this. Obviously they work slightly different. The calligraphy inks are a bit more opaque than what you'd maybe call the calligraphy inks. So this is lead cast letters. That is gorgeous. I am swatching on a Royal Talens. This is the A4 Royal Talens. So it's a slightly off-white creamy paper, but I think a lot of people use these. I either swatch in here or my pith. I just swatching in here for a change. That is gorgeous. Oh, I love that. Let's see what happens to that when it dries, because sometimes they separate out with a lot of chromatography, and you get some different pigments coming through, which I can kind of see a bit of pink coming through there. But that is a gorgeous colour, and that's just a nice little size. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still expensive in like this size, but that's quite a nice little size if you didn't want to commit to a larger one for now. Then we've got Barrington Black. Oh, that's lovely. That's got like a green tinge to it. So that is similar, or feels similar, or looks slightly similar to Little Matty from Diamine. So I would say we'll see how that dries up. But I would say maybe don't need the Barrington Black. It's hard to sometimes tell from swatches online what it's going to look at. But yeah, I really like that. But you maybe don't need that if you get the if you have something like a little matty from Diamine. I don't think I've put this on right. Let me just have a look. That's better. So those two, I would say these are like fountain pen inks. So you've got Barrington Black, lead cast letters. I love this here. And then we'll do the Black Masquerade. This is in the calligraphy. So I'll see what this one's like, but the other two calligraphy ones I've got are a lot more opaque. And almost when they dry, a little bit like a very light gouache. But we'll see. Oh my gosh. That's gorgeous. It's very strange, isn't it? Like, I would never have thought I would be buying quite a lot of black inks a few months ago or even last year. However, I've gone in that direction and I really like the direction that I'm going in. So black inks are kind of needed for what I'm doing at the moment. Still liking pops of colour. I'm definitely trying to use all of the different art materials that I've got, whether that be when I'm in a live call using something slightly different to see where we're going, or just experimenting. I love that. It's got like a bit of a shimmer to it, that. Well, it seems to have a bit of a shimmer. But I love that. We'll see how that dries down. Okay, on to the Monteverde. Let's clean the brush. Monteverde Noir ones. So Raven Noir and Coal Noir. Now, I said in that video that the Smoke Noir was like my perfect grey, and it is. Absolutely love it. So, but we'll just see what these ones are like in comparison. This looks promising. This Black Masquerade calligraphy ink definitely has some sort of sparkle in it, which kind of makes sense. Masquerade Ball. Oh, this is light fast, this calligraphy ink as well. That's good to know. So I was just reading on the back of the packet. Oh, that's nice. I don't know if the Monteverde ones are light fast. They seem a bit more like the octopus inks, which are light fast, but they also work a little bit like a calligraphy ink. So I'm not sure of them. And I didn't realise, not a calligraphy ink, they work a bit more like a fountain pen ink. I didn't realise that the First Wheel Press calligraphy inks are light fast, but kind of makes sense, which is good. Good to know. So now we're moving on to Coal Noir. Like with anything, I mean, I've got a bit carried away with how many black inks I've bought here. You definitely don't need, I don't need probably all of these black inks. However, I will use them. But it's nice to know the difference. So if you were looking for one, you could look at these swatches perhaps. Coal Noir. See, so Coal Noir looks a little bit like maybe a Mars black, which kind of makes sense, but in ink format. That seems nice. Oh, right. Well, I like that. Love that. So then we've got black ash. That feels and looks very similar to Coal Noir, so you definitely don't need these two. Again, they look different with the swatches, so it is sometimes quite hard to pick from swatches online. So now we've got this one here, which is brown sugar. The one brown, well, like cast letters wasn't really black. So two. Oh, this looks nice. Have a look. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. Ooh. I wonder if that's similar to the octopus ink one I've got. I think it's slightly different. That's very, very nice. Don't have anything like that. I was expecting that to be quite russet colour. I was expecting it to be darker than that, but oh, I like that. That's very nice. Look at that. Oh, these all look really nice together. We'll see how they dry. But this has definitely got shimmery stuff in it. So if you don't like shimmer, I wouldn't recommend getting this. This is the Black Masquerade. However, it's absolutely gorgeous. And even with the bit of shimmer, I could see that coming in handy. But if you don't like shimmer, then I wouldn't recommend getting it. The other two that I have don't have shimmer in it, but it kind of makes sense. Black Masquerade, Masquerade Ball, shiny masks, sequins and all of that. Jazz kind of makes sense that it's shimmery. However, it's just something to be aware of. Lead cast letters, that is gorgeous. It's obviously got a green undertone, but a bit of brown. I thought it was going to come through pink, but it's like a browny pink. And this is separated lovely. Barrington black. This is lovely. It's a bit more like a grey black. That's really pretty. It separates out. Again, you've got a bit of pink coming through. And these are gorgeous, very intense. What I liked about the Noir range, and obviously I tried the Smoke Noir first, is the depth of tone that you could get with it, which you can with any ink really, but they're quite intense. The Noir or the Smoke Noir was quite intense, so these have come out quite intense as well. And so is this Black Ash. I was saying that these two are the same, but actually there is a little bit of difference in them. But again, Raven Noir, Coal Noir, and Black Ash, you probably don't need all three of them. These two, you definitely don't need these two. One of them would do. I think I've got enough black ink here now to last me a long time. So, and I've picked all of the black inks that I think I will like. So I don't think I'll be buying any more black ink for a while. And actually, I don't think I'll be buying any more ink in general for a while because I do have a lot and I want to make sure that I'm using it up. I will leave you there. Thank you for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments, like I say, if you've got any of these or any take your fancy. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.